Welcome back to Vintage Story. I'm here with Aledark and EconBrony. We've just had to light a fire because I have been rushed over here to record while it's dark and I don't have my winter clothing on. So fortunately, I'm warming up by the fireside and Aledark is going to show us around this beautiful winter installation we have.
So
lead on.
Yeah, so just from here, we'll take another look, just going north. North a little bit. As you can see the huge tree made of like 80-ish large trees. And one of my building partner here on the server, on the Ferry server, made this awesome star that you see on top of the tree, which is made of, I think it's 7 blocks tall, 5 wide,
wow!
And there's a lantern hidden, like at the dead center of it. And
it looks wonderful.
Yeah, he made that with like some of the yellow glass from bricklayers.
Oh.
And and it's very hard to chisel glass because of the tessellation.
Wow.
It's not too bad when you do like a 2D pane, like a window pane, but when you start doing shapes, it gets a bit harder.
Yeah.
So let's head south, where just so people know, like down north is like the tavern.
Yes.
Like 100 blocks north, we can see it from here.
Yeah.
And 300 blocks north of that is where people spawn on the server.
Right.
So if people want to visit it, they just need to go about 400 blocks south, directly from the world spawn, and this road and signs and all that. And this will be a permanent display, I guess, of the Winter Wonderland. And maybe no one's stopping you from adding things later if you get inspired or didn't have time to do anything.
It looks fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the star. Wow. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yep, and there's tons of candles to get that softish light, a bit like if someone with a Christmas tree would have put like little lights in there. It was the best. So they're hidden in the in the tree. Yep. So there was a bunch of things that happened around here. Where do you want to start? You want to ask me a question on so and so part, and I'll tell you if I know who made that. And,
let's start then with the tree because it's gorgeous. You made the tree, didn't you?
Yes. I salvaged a lot of large trees and planted all the ones in this, I guess 100 by 100, but this one was 5 by 5, so there's 25 seeds for the bottom part. Then I put soil on top of it by cutting the like the top part of leaf and branches, just so I could get in, right? And then put soil blocks. Then I put again another 25 seeds. Then I think I did like something like 14, then 9, then 5, then 3, then 1 to get a bit like a triangle, isocell type of triangle.
Yeah.
A bit like a Christmas tree, or fake it the best way I could. And the people were asked a bit before winter to create and add on their own winter/Christmas decoration around on the tree, around the tree in this area. And so we got a lot of people contributing.
Yeah, looks gorgeous. Let's go through what we come to. First of all, who did the candy sticks here?
I did. I had some white porcelain and uh, uh, like pink
Yeah.
porcelain. I think it's called light red porcelain
Yeah.
from Bricklayer's Mod.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do those.
Okay.
I tried to do them as round as you can with the with the blocks and all that. The stripes were a bit harder.
Now, who made this little hay goat?
That's actually Loriot,
You're right.
which is one of our very, very good builder and chiseler.
I know. Gorgeous.
It's as you can see, there's he made the miniature one, and Dempus had the same idea. He made like the huge giant one. And in the Scandinav, I think my info might be like 90% accurate, but I'll try to reminiscence what they told me. They actually set those on fire on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And it's part of their tradition / culture. I'm not entirely sure on the significance. Maybe one of your viewers could comment and let us know what's the what it symbolizes, and why they set it on fire and why it's a Yule goat.
I'd never heard of it. I came up here and Dampers told me he was building this, and I'd never even heard of the Scandinavian Yule goats, but I know about them now. It just shows you, doesn't it, what you learn about different cultures when you actually are playing with other people. And who made these delightful little father... No, they're elves, aren't they? Little Christmas elves.
Yeah, either elves or gnomes, or they made. Loriot made these.
They're cute.
I added like 2 or 3 snow blocks.
Yeah.
I didn't have more, but if you see, one here is actually throwing a snowball.
Yes, I see it.
And this other one here is throwing one at him as well.
Oh, they're in the middle of a snowball fight. How wonderful. That's fantastic.
Because of the snow, the snow gets added on chisel block. The snowball gets like added voxels on top of it.
Oh.
But it was semi-round from the size that I could make it.
That's wonderful.
Making a proper sphere is...
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And another one throwing snowballs. I love it. And who made this gorgeous little Christmas tree here?
That's actually something that Guerrero chiseled.
Did he?
On last year.
Oh.
And since he had it on his in his reclusium, or I think you did a best build on it, and he had it in one of his offices, like at the space.
Yes.
And since we had a winter event, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna bring that because I've got something proper." I don't know if he made any modification, but I do remember the Christmas tree is basically it. I'm not sure if he had all the gifts or not.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
A contribution.
Well, there you are. I mean, it was like me. I'd been gifted a snowman's head, and this is the perfect place to put it. And there's the most beautiful chiseled present here in chert with a gorgeous bow on top. Whose is that?
Yeah, that's Loktar.
Ah!
He actually made it. If you see it, it's actually more than just a block. You see how the grass doesn't grow on the sides?
Yes.
So it's actually made that if you break the south side, for instance, you can actually add something in it.
Oh, there's a present in it. Oh, magical. Yeah. That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, I love it. Oh, such creative people. And then over here, we've got the most beautiful snowflake. It says Topaz Snowflake. That's lovely.
Yeah, Yeah, and there's like some. Oops, there's
Oh,
some other item here, which I'm not entirely sure what it is, to be honest. I think it's either Mendel, but I think it's Tails that brought it,
yeah,
because I'm deducting it's Tails because when I see those arrive,
yeah,
he just told me that he added something, you know.
yeah,
So yeah, so the snowflake is an addition
yeah.
from Tails.
It's really
I'm
pretty.
or you know, let me know if I'm
If we're
take
wrong.
that with a grain of salt. I you know, um, not and the I do see the angels in silver block and gold block.
Oh, did you
These
do
were
this?
no, that was Loriou.
Silver and gold, Laurie, you. Good grief.
Yeah,
Silver and gold,
Yeah.
yeah.
silver and gold.
And there's a mushroom there, isn't
Beautiful.
there? Oh, my
Oh yeah.
word.
The
And
silver,
then,
you know, one
yeah.
silver block is 6 silver plates, so it's 12 ingots of silver just to make a
Oh,
block.
oh,
But I don't know if you have like the foam and shiny effect and like not depending on your graphic settings, but you see that, you know, the metal blocks have a shiny to it when you move around.
yeah, I
They
see them.
reflect the
Yeah,
light that
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the silver one in particular. And who made the baubles? They're gorgeous.
There's some that were made by Loriou.
Yes,
Like the one that are box site ones,
yeah.
and the Sylvite candy cane was made by Mikey.
Oh, Mikey, well done.
Up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made another one up there, and I think I could be wrong. I think Mikey made the Fly Agaric as well, or someone else did. Over here, you know, one of the mushrooms.
Yes. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous.
And
Really
I think
lovely.
Dragolitic wanted to make something, but I'm not sure if he made the mushrooms or someone else did. Yeah, I kind of lost track at some point.
Yeah.
Of you know what.
We need
everybody did.
a big notice board of who made what. And then I know
that'd be
that
nice.
I know that
Yeah.
Dampus made the Christmas gifts under the tree,
Yes,
which look
correct.
absolutely gorgeous. And
I
then we
provided the materials, and Dempus provided the creativity of using the materials.
wonderful, wonderful. And then who made these little presents under the tree?
Yeah,
The
the
fire
fire crops are
crops.
made with bricklayers.
Yeah.
And I believe that Lochtor brought these over because they were
Oh,
like the car of Christmas. You know,
I mean,
rather
it just is gorgeous, the whole thing. I love it all. And then round...
we might
And the
need to
star.
pause this because of the
Yeah.
storm
Temporal storm.
and
Right, guys, we have had a bit of a break because of a temporal storm. Aledark is just sacrificing drifters on this wonderful table. Moon did this, a Christmas barbecue. Moon, it looks great.
yeah, she's a good chiseler.
Oh, isn't she just? It's so pretty. It's got
That
wreaths
was
on
love.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, very nice.
very, very nice. Look at that.
Because of the snow that goes on top, you don't see all the details that
It looks
she
gorgeous.
put on the
Yeah. In summer we'll see it though. It looks wonderful. I can see beef and burgers and sausages anyway. Looks fantastic. So, we've done the beautiful tree with the gorgeous star. We've done all the stunning presents, the candy canes, etc. We've done this gorgeous table by Moon. Well done, Moon. The only other thing now is this lovely entrance with the dripping icicles that I absolutely love. This is the entrance to the Great Tunnel. And you did this, Aledark, didn't you?
Yes. Well, the stockings were made by Dempus,
Oh, right,
And,
Dampus. Yeah, they're really
I-
cute.
and I did this monsterable looking red. That
That's
put
nice.
on
I
the
like
side.
it. My word would be
It's a
elegant.
very nice wreath.
It's elegant.
Yeah.
It's elegant.
Yeah.
And
I took Loriot's advice. At first, I only used like the green clay from Bricklayers,
yeah,
and then to texture it a little bit, I added like a polished peridot and the peridot rock, just
yes,
to give it a little bit, like if there was branches or
it looks
just
lovely.
to give it a little bit of look. Yeah,
It looks wonderful.
and I made some the most expensive, most expensive milky white bricks to make it like a bit more like an igloo, because before that it was just simple structures with andesite cobblestone.
Yes, yes,
Right?
and it does look lovely, and it does look like an igloo. I think it looks fantastic. I really like that. And I love the icicles. They look great. It does look beautiful. I think it looks
Yeah, I
gorgeous.
think that was the longest because if you take a look around, I did the icicles with different shapes,
Yes.
they were frosted all around.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that took me a little bit,
It looks wonderful.
and I also like upgraded the snowman head that you brought over.
Yes.
Was it Terrafin that
Yes, it was.
originally did
Yes,
it?
it was Terrafin, and he was cute. He was lovely because he gave us a snowman's head. And when you had the winter area, I knew he wouldn't mind if I gave it to you. And you've put a body, and you've put arms, which are like broomsticks. He's got a scarf. He's even got snow on
Yeah.
his hat now. Yeah,
Yeah, and he has like penguin
Yeah.
shoes, I guess.
it looks wonderful.
I copied the top head to like give me an
Yeah,
idea of how to make the other ones, but I had to change the shape a little bit because I wanted to make it a little bit bigger.
yes, yeah,
Body.
yeah.
So that's why it's a bit, almost block shaped like. Cause,
Oh, it looks lovely. I think it looks great. I have to say that when you consider the whole installation here with the number of people who've contributed, you've got the basic tree in the whole area. You've got this beautiful, beautiful entrance. We've got snowmen. We've got the Scandinavian hay goats. We've got the beautiful Christmas barbecue from Moon. Well done. We've got a unique one from Tells over there. We've got gorgeous little Christmas elves. A whole Christmas tree here. And then we've got two different sorts of presents, one of which opens and then dampers his gorgeous collection here. Not to mention these astoundingly expensive silver and gold decorations. Good job, guys, don't you think? It's really lovely. And the other thing is that we can leave this and we can add to it year by year. And if people want to add to it now, they can do, can't they?
Oh yeah. Everything here besides the the Great Tunnel entrance, because it's part of claim for the tunnel. You can add it if you're a player on this.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, other people mention stuff like one person had a cool idea, but I think that recently the COVID cases rose, and he wanted to make like a huge ice troll, that was
Yes.
hiding behind the trees.
Yes,
And I thought that was like a super cool idea, but
Absolutely.
so complicated. And if you want to make it detailed,
yeah.
Other
Yeah.
people were saying, "Oh, we should add like a polar bear or penguins or stuff like that." And I thought that
Absolutely.
was great.
Yeah, good
Great
idea.
ideas too.
But the other
Or
thing
like
is...
like a lumberjack log cabin with. Like,
Oh, a
fire and stuff.
Christmas cabin, definitely, where I can get warm. I do think, though, that although Christmas only comes once a year in real life, winter comes quite often on this server. So if you do choose to add to this installation, it's almost more of a winter wonderland, isn't it? It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
And if you go down the tunnel,
Yeah.
you can see how how
Oh,
it's difficult to chisel dripping icicles. If
Oh.
you take a look at the, do you have SSAO enabled on your graphic card?
I have no idea. It looks wonderful to me. It looks
Okay.
absolutely wonderful. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So,
I think, yeah, that's about it for
okay.
Winter Wonderland.
So I think the one thing that is missing is a very large notice board somewhere where everyone can put down what they've contributed, so that we've like a guidance to who's contributed. That would be nice. And I
It's
do
either
think,
that, or they can go back with the chisel like Moon did, and just put
Yeah.
their name on it. That
Oh.
would have been, because then you know right when you're looking at it.
Econ, that's an even better idea. I think it looks fantastic. I just like to say thank you to everybody. And I just think that, you know, this is just going to be something that people can come and add to as they wish. I think it's lovely. Excellent. Thank you both. And Aledark, thank you so much for showing me around. Bye-bye.
Problem. And happy, oh, sorry.
No.
I was going to say Happy New Year and
Oh, yes.
Happy Christmas to everyone on the server and the VS
Indeed.
community and
Indeed.
the devs and
Absolutely.
everyone that likes the game.
Okay, absolutely. Bye-bye.